Welcome to the Tekkadan Syndicate podcast, episode 06, Examples. On tonight's show we have SkidsCustoms, Venomous Creations, GunplaDeimos, Maverik Wolf Gundam, and Brightwood.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the point here is that we are having tonight a build chill night just with some of the members of Team Tekkadan.
That's good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
members of Team Tekkadan.
Oh, shots fired.
So going from right to left, let's start with you, Christian. What are you building tonight, or what you're going to be doing today?
So who's right to left? Because I
Christian.
think it varies on Zoom.
It's Christian, you, Jay, Justin, and me. That's the way I look at it.
Okay.
All right, so who's first?
You got an unboxing to do.
Oh, yes. Welcome, folks. Here is my live unboxing of my Gundam Pro shipment that I just got in today. Let's dig in.
Yeah, see what you got. It's taking too long opening the box, bro.
Yeah.
I would have ripped it in two.
I am using a delicate knife.
Be gentle so you don't damage my kits before you send them to me.
I want to see what is mine. Hurry up.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Ooh, styrofoam.
Yay.
Quit teasing us. Quit teasing us.
Jesus.
More foam.
Really? Come on.
It's a foam party.
Hey, Keith.
Yes.
That's why he's the naked builder.
Don't start with that again. We got your little sweets.
Ooh, I want the gummies. I don't care about the rest.
I'm surprised I still haven't got gummies. I got Skittles, but no gummies. All right, folks.
I mean, jelly beans.
First kit, the gin.
Yeah. I can't wait to put that one together myself.
Yeah, go ahead and send it. I'll send you my address.
All right. Got yourself a little sticker.
I've got about 7 of those laying around the house.
I've got one right here.
Next up is the Luna Maria.
Ooh.
And I'm saving the best for last.
Oh.
Drum roll, please. The Justice.
Yeah.
That looks like a good kit. I'm excited to build mine.
And with a Molotov pen.
Ooh, those are nice.
I got 2 of those.
Right here. You got the 1mm, right? The fine point?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I've got 2 1mm and 1 2mm.
I got the set of 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I have not used either of them. The fine point has been perfect for me. It worked perfectly.
The 2mm is nice if you're covering a big area.
Right. I usually don't use that big of an area with the Molotov. I like to use just little details, thrusters, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of y'all used the Molotov Gold?
I have not.
I didn't know they had gold.
Alex did.
He has something else. It's a Hobby Lobby brand, but it's the same idea.
I've been looking at those just for like little touch-ups on gold kits where the nubs, where the injection didn't go all the way into the nub hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it leaves like that black or gray look to it.
I dislike that.
Yeah, that irritates the dog crap out of me.
Hey, Marcos, who's next?
Keith. He's the next one.
I am building. Let's grab the box. The Sengoku Joyu Akatsuki.
Pretty nice.
Alrighty. Go
Very
ahead,
nice,
Jay.
very nice.
Jason, go ahead.
I've got a Sengoku kit myself, only this one's the Dynames. And I'm not even going to try and pronounce that because I feel bad for really butchering that.
Here, put it closer
Dynamis.
Put it closer up. So, what name is that?
Sengoku Dynamis.
No.
Huang
Huang
Zhang.
Something like that. Close enough. I apologize.
Yeah, don't kill his name.
Well, I see it as it's better to try than to not try.
Right.
Exactly.
So next is Justin.
Oh, yay. I'm working on the Masterpiece MP10 Optimus Prime. I'm cell shading it. And working on the lower leg.
That looks so good.
The actual color of this kit this figure was the dark blue. It looks like the one for the Year of the Horse, where it was kind of like a maroon red and a really dark blue leg. And as you can tell, I've made that a lot brighter.
Right. That looks nice.
And I'm
That actually looks nice.
Thank you.
The backpack for the master grade endless walls dead site.
That's all you got, right?
That's all I got left for at the moment. But I went today to my local hobby shops.
Oh boy.
Or I guess.
What did you get me?
I didn't get you. I got
he got SkidsCustoms. You'll see.
You see, I got the Sinanju Stain.
Very nice.
Narrative version, high grade. And I also got me the Buster.
Ooh.
The overcompensation Gundam.
Yeah.
Hey, it works.
Yeah.
So I got that one.
When he connects his shot, it works.
It's true. Hey, he survives. He's one of the few Gundam pilots in that series that actually survives.
I'll give you that. I ain't even mad about it.
So I got that's my so far the master grade is the last master grade I'll be building for the moment, because I will try to do some other kit next before my new transition starts in a month or so.
Woohoo!
Very nice.
New transition. All right, back to me. I am going to continue building the backpack for my Red Astray.
Yeah.
I have that kit, and I've had it for over a year in my closet unbuilt.
I saw that and it's like, ooh, I want that one too, but I want all kits, so.
Yeah, right.
And I find it funny. I literally now have 2 of the 3 kits that I kind of put for a poll in the chat. It was the Red Astray, the Justice, or was it the Aegis?
It was the Aegis. It was Aegis because I voted Aegis.
Yeah.
Right. So I have 1 of the 3. And then Marcus decided to get the 3rd one.
What, the Buster?
Yep.
I need the Blitz, the Buster, the blue frame.
I was debating on getting the blue frame a couple of months back, but then it was like,
if I get all those, then I have all I need for that series, other than the regular Strike, because I have Strike Rouge. So I kind of feel like if I buy that, it's just a cop out of building that kit again.
But is the Rouge though based off of the first Strike kit, or the first MG Strike kit, or the remaster?
Well, they have it. The old Strike Rouge MG was based off the old mold, and then the remastered is the one with the Atori unit, and then the Strike in all its forms, Perfect Strike, all that, they're all the same Strike mold, just different mold color.
I'd say it's worth it because it still looks nice on the shelf.
Yeah.
It's a great build.
It's kind of like Transformers when they just recolor a figure and call it a different character name. That's kind of how I feel about it.
Like that white Optimus Prime from Gen 1.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, you mean Ultra Magnus?
You're right. It's like I looked at that. I'm like, that's not Ultra Magnus. That's a white. That's a white Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
I know what I did wrong.
So I do have a tip for anybody out there that uses Vallejo paints, the acrylics, or any of them, really, any of their lines, air, whatever. On the top, just put a little dab of the paint. Let you know what color it is, so you can look at the top with a glance and know what color you're pulling out.
That's a nifty one.
Yep.
Luckily for me, I only have chrome.
Yeah. I got some Tamaya that I haven't even used yet that was given to me, like 10 bottles of it.
Well, damn.
And then
if you don't want them.
I'll use them. I just hadn't used them yet. And then I have this badass color of let me pull it out and show y'all. I haven't used it yet because I needed a space to spray lacquer because I don't feel like dying in the house.
Yep.
I don't feel like taking my airbrush outside right now. So
here you go, ladies and gentlemen of the public. Here is my decite.
Very nice.
So far, since back in the day that I haven't done a bigger version or master grade now. So I went with for my first master grade before I touched the Wing Zero, which I think I'm gonna have to do it before I leave the Miami, boys. We can't leave that night without building it. So so here he is. It's a nice kid. I wish with looking at it through the scales and all that stuff, it's almost as big as the high grade Jester. Which for me, it was kind of like a downer. I was like, man, I thought master grades was supposed to be bigger.
Well, they're 1/100 scale, or 1/100 as opposed to the 1/144.
Yeah.
Well,
there's that splash paint that I got.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Sunset Beam from the Mercedes.
Ooh.
The wagon.
Okay.
That's the thing with splash paints. If y'all haven't noticed, they base every color off of actual automotive vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's an exact color match. So you could go out there and spray your vehicle with it, and it would fix a little scratch or something.
So,
but they're UV part of them are UV reactive, so you got to keep them dark.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, that's it. So Jason, now it's your turn to build.
Well, I was just gonna say it's like the Wing Gundam kits in the first place are not kits, but the mobile suits are a lot smaller than other Universal Century, and I guess that's a good tie-in to something I wanted to talk about tonight, and that's Hathaway's Flash being on Netflix. Whoa!
Yep.
I did not expect that to happen. I thought that we were gonna have to get it on DVD on a super expensive Blu-ray or something. But
what tripped me out on that is I just got the notification on YouTube that Gundam Info was putting it on their site, and then it was like an hour later, then they were like, "Oh, it's coming to Netflix." I was like, "What?"
Right. But I just something about Hathaway's Flash that kind of has me puzzled because it takes place 10 years after Char's counterattack. So it's like you see 106, 107. But then we get to 20 and we have less than 20 years before we get to F91. So they made the mobile suits bigger and bigger and bigger, and then we're like, "Oh, nope, we want them smaller now." And oh yeah, we're only using Jagans. Continuity errors, people. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be two giant robots fighting each other. Oh, that's going to be great. Even if I do hate Hathaway Noah. Yeah. I hate Hathaway Noah as a protagonist.
Yeah,
Who cares about Quest? She's annoying.
And for me, when I started looking at it, I was like, okay, so basically they're making a brand new movie, but but we're still back in the past.
Well, yeah. So
it takes
place between It takes place between F91 and Unicorn. So it's like UC 107, something like that. 110, 107.
Yeah, that's why, like, for some, for some of them, it's good. The storyline, it's good itself, but some people that are actually trying to catch up with Gundam, they might encounter it to be, lost at some point.
But there's a great point to that. Netflix is also releasing the Gundam movies 1, 2, and 3.
Sweet.
So you will be able to get caught, and Char's counterattack. So
Yeah, all of them.
Thank you, Jesus.
And while the movies,
correct myself. Thank you, Gunpla gods.
and even though the recap movies, out of all recap movies, they're actually pretty good, and they touch on the major points for all the main characters. I feel like you can skip Zeta. Just know that Char is Quattro Venitra, whatever his name is. That's all you need to know to really get into it. And that's more for Char's counterattack than it is for Hathaway, because by that point, Char's soul has finally left this plane because Full Frontal's gone. Spoilers! If you haven't seen Unicorn, it's a 10-year series. The 10-year-old series.
It's a great series.
It is. It is.
I don't care what everybody says. It's a great series.
No, I actually really enjoy it. I use the wrong panel lining marker on this.
I was trying to get into, like, read the manga from Endless Waltz.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they have the manga where people ask, where is Duo, where is Hero, where is the guys, what happened after Endless Waltz? So in this one, you actually get to see what's going on with the guys, where they all go, what happened to them and all stuff, and you get to find where Hero has been all this freaking time.
They all go to Mars, don't they?
No, Hero was put to a cryo sleep for some reason, and was only awoken when something bad happened or something like that.
Oh boy!
At least that's what I.
Human popsicle.
Yeah. So, but you have that's when the Snow White Wing Zero comes into play.
Frozen Teardrop. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Anybody want to know?
Yeah. The Frozen Teardrop.
I didn't know that was anything canon. I thought that was just something that.
Yeah, it's right. It's after Endless Waltz. It's what occurred after the fact.
Yeah, I went on a Wikipedia binge a while ago, and on top of the manga, there's also young adult novels that tell. And I guess that's a different story then, because most of them, especially I guess Duo and Heidi, they end up going to Mars, and they end up getting married and stuff, and then they get divorced. It's a sad story.
It's like with Wu Fei, his wife gets killed.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, that's why he's so pissed off at everything. I know that Duo was looking for at least what I got into the little manga that I found, kind of episodes. It was like Duo he was looking for Hero, because everybody was like, where is it? Even more what's her name? Relina. She was like, where's Hero and all that stuff, but it looked like he was put out there like after the whole thing that he collapsed right in her arms. They took him, and that's basically as far as I go. I was like, you know what? I gotta stop looking at this because I'm gonna go crazy because I don't understand half of it because I'm kind of lost. And my friend was like, "No, man, don't give up." I'm like, "No, bro, I gotta stop." You don't get it. He goes like, "What do you mean you don't get it?" I'm like, "You don't get it. If I continue down this rabbit hole, my brain is gonna explode. There's too much, it's just too much stuff that it's going on Wing. But at the same time, you just want more. You want to know more. You want to I want more. Give me more."
Right. I say the same thing for Iron-Blooded Orphans too.
Mm-hmm. That is true. So Justin, I heard. I mean, I saw that in the chat. You said you were gonna try to paint Optimus. I mean the kids, the from Iron Blooded as the
Oh, yeah.
from wing and all that stuff to give the guys with the actual jacket, which is good. It's not bad, believe me. I saw that picture. That's why I posted there. I'm like, okay, we're basically Tekkadan. You know, there's a lot of people that I've been talking to on TikTok and all that stuff. When they talk about the Tekkadan Syndicate, all they talk about is like, oh, you guys are like Iron Blooded, and I'm like, not really. You know,
No, we're just a ragtag group of guys.
Yep.
you know,
Mhm.
you know, we're just a bunch of old people trying to take care of
Except for one.
of a younger generation, you know. But and they're like, oh, so what's going on with you guys? I'm like, nah, nothing's going on. We just try to do the best we can and when we can.
We're not all old. Remember that.
Oh, we're all
Christian, you gotta understand one thing, Christian. You old. No matter how you look at it, you're still old, buddy.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, but I'm the youngest out of all of us.
It's still good. It's still good. Yeah, you still the youngest from the group of the Tekkadan, but at the same point, you are old. You are old, but you are old.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm 34 years young. I don't care what either of you say. I'm gonna be young until the day I die. I don't care. I'll be sitting there 80 years old. I'm young, and I'm still gonna be doing stupid shit.
You're gonna.
So you're gonna be like Steve-O is what you're saying.
I mean,
the new generation Steve-O.
I refuse. I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Oh, so now you're trying to be Adam Savage.
Hey,
Okay.
who better to be? I mean, he has my dream job. If I were any good at actually like making models and special effects myself, I would be doing that.
That's okay, Jason. That's okay.
I'd light my arm on fire though. I know I would.
So this is where I got so far with my red S3.
I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it.
Do it.
I
Got both of his blades done.
I got no money. I got no money.
Do it.
That's my problem right now.
Order 66.
I'm not a
66.
I'm not a clone trooper, so I can't do that.
Do it.
Do it.
I am not affected by peer pressure.
Join the dark side. We got cookies.
I was about
I'm
to say
sure you
that.
do.
I mean,
Yeah,
if they're not
cookies.
chocolate
Light
chip-
side, we got milk.
Hey, we got chocolate chip cookies.
We got
I
milk.
mean,
Yeah.
chocolate chip or Oreo, I'm down. Let's go.
I can cook stuff.
Ooh. Oh,
So
I don't know why, but I love oatmeal chocolate chip.
I can
Oh,
treat you
God,
to a
really
good
good.
salmon.
You're
Jason.
fired. Oatmeal chocolate chip. What's wrong with you?
Or, Jason,
Oh,
I can
oatmeal
treat you
chocolate
to
chip
a
is,
good,
For me, is
salmon.
like on par with oatmeal raisin.
Oh my, yeah, you're old. It's official. You're old.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be saying that
Oh.
you like butterscotch candies.
I like
Hey,
plain
hey,
oatmeal
hey,
cookies.
Okay, hey Keith.
I don't like butterscotch candies.
Why you got to go for the butterscotch candy?
I like butterscotch candies. What do you think? I like butterbeer, and butterbeer is butterscotch.
Ooh,
That is good.
ooh, butter.
The Harry Potter butterbeer.
Oh my god! I actually, when
I have
they
an alcohol
finished,
version. Just saying.
when they finished the theme park, I was literally there for my graduation. Well, what they called it over in Florida is called Grad Bash. They literally rented the entire park for just high schools.
That's awesome.
They used to.
Well,
I
no,
don't know if they
nothing.
still do it.
Nothing does anything right now until next month.
Well,
I think. Well, I mean,
Texas-
Florida's probably. Yeah.
Texas is open. Y'all can come here. We have everything. We've been open.
So
We got no fear in Texas.
yeah, so probably guys, according to one of the routes of my job is that I can go to San Diego
Comic-Con? No.
No. Like
That's where I want to go.
They fly to New York. They fly to Las Vegas, Indianapolis, Arizona, Seattle.
Excuse me. Oh God.
They go to San Diego, California. They go to there's a few places they go to, like around like in the job, and I'm like, sounds interesting. They're like, so you get to choose what route you want. You want to go straight up the East Coast, or you want to go close to the West? And I'm like, I'm tired of the East Coast.
Then you're tired of the East Coast. Now you won't be able to see me and Alex.
That's okay. Alex will be in.
And
Matt,
Jason. And Jason.
I'm in the
He's
mid.
on the East.
No, I'm gonna correctly say this. I am in the Great Lakes. This is not the Midwest. The Midwest is West.
There's no Midwest. There's just West.
Well, I mean, there is a Midwest, but it ain't Michigan. It's I'm
Nebraska,
surrounded by lakes.
Dakota, Colorado. That'd be central, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
here's
I know
my-
it's a joke though because it's called Midwest, but we're in Eastern time zone. Why are we West? Why is there West in this title at all? It makes no sense.
So here's my backpack finished.
That was quick.
It was something quick. I'm missing one of the little wingies here because my son kind of like my RX 78 perfect mega grade decided to throw it down.
Back it across the room.
He was playing. He grabbed it and he started running. I'm like, he goes like, ooh, outside of the the water drain outside.
Oh no!
And I was like, it's okay, Daddy. I gave him a hug, and he looked at me, and I'm like, "That's okay,
how about
Daddy,
this?
Daddy loves you."
Mecha Parts guy has that part. I'm almost 100% positive.
I will probably hit him up soon.
It's like $2 for that part.
Yeah. So,
I'm waiting. He got some Transformers kits in that, so I can get my
your hand.
part. Yeah, my half a hand and a vent, and my chest connector. That's all I'm waiting on. But he said he's got to go through his backlog first, so he can get that posted. Then he'll post that. So I'm just waiting on his text so I can get my parts.
You think he'd have the wings from an RG for wing?
Yeah, he was. I think he had the whole sprue.
You say what? What you need? What you need?
I knew that was gonna perk him up.
What you need, Christian?
I want to try to do the, like, you know how other builds, like they have like the master grade wing Gundam, but with the they
want to do a kit bash.
Yeah, but I want to put the RG wings on him, so that way he has more wings than just little things in the back that hold the beam sabers.
I mean, something like this.
Oh, looky. The
Yes.
tease.
Yes.
See something like that. Remember, I got for you guys. I got the cripple wings.
Cripple wing.
Real great. Yeah, because this is the one that actually broke.
Right above the acetone goof.
And, like I put it together and everything, and it was perfect. I decided to put a little bit of chrome on it, and it just ate the leg. And I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Oh, my RG flies above my desk with his wings spread.
So I'm about to, like, if I don't fix it and I leave it like that and do like a battle scene, which I was trying to do at the beginning.
Like Master Kaiser.
Yeah, like Messenger and all that stuff. I might. Where are you? Come here. So you guys can see it.
Shaun of the Dead. That's a great movie.
Yes.
There's my Wing Zero real grade next to my Destiny on the stand with ashes of my mother, which supposed to go with the Burka. But I might do that just to get the flow going. Get call. I mean, ask make a warehouse part guy. Make a guy. Because we all know a guy that knows a guy that can help a guy.
I know we sound like
Everyone has a plug.
we sound like drug dealers. Yeah, we got a guy for a guy that has a guy for a guy.
I mean,
For that thing you
we do call this hobby plastic crack. So
Yeah,
That is correct.
it is most definitely plastic crack.
So basically,
Can
that's
confirm.
basically- So
Yep. Y'all see what I got in front of me? Y'all see that? I don't know if y'all realize what that is. This is the other part of my set of the wing pilot set.
Those are the ones you get with the old HGs, right?
yeah, you get
The old
The old
MG.
no grades.
Well, the HG,
Yeah,
1 to
you got-
100, yeah.
You got Troa, you got Wu Fei, and you got Seth the Marquis,
Marty May.
Marley
Mar-
May,
Melina.
Melina.
And then up top, I already have painted
Can I have- Can I have Hero?
Hero,
Yeah.
Duo, and Quattro.
Can I have Hero?
No, I had an extra, but I actually painted it and gave it to another guy.
Jesus.
What's bad is I painted it better than mine, so I was mad that I was giving him the better painted one. And I have the
Swap.
crap painted one.
Should have swapped it out.
I should have, but I couldn't do that to him.
Oh,
I'm
you're a
too
good guy.
nice. I'm too nice, and
You're a good guy.
Too generous.
he knew it
Ah,
when I compared him to him. He was like, man, he's like, you didn't paint that one as good as yours, and I was like, no, I was like that one is the one's painted nice as yours. I was like, the one that's not painted good is mine. But they came out good for my first try of doing it. I've never painted these pilots until that moment.
I haven't even bothered.
They got
So-
these seam lines everywhere, and it is so irritating. I have to take a hobby knife to trim them down.
Yeah. Well, those are mold lines.
Or yeah, mold lines.
So
There's
you told me,
actually
Justin,
a
that
tool
to-
for that.
You told me to paint them black before I painted them the original color.
I've seen that it's good to use a ceramic X-Acto blade to take out seam
Mold
There's-
lines.
mold lines. Yeah,
I usually
So
just
that-
file them down, but I've never done with rubber before.
So
They
this
don't-
is
they don't file.
rubber.
the Citadel one. Because the Citadel makes a lot of stuff for like minifigs.
Yeah.
And this is specific for taking off mold lines.
Will it do it on this rubber though?
Oh, probably because it's got a nice like sharp blade here.
I have to try it. I have to see if I can find one on Amazon. I mean, I have a local hobby shop that does all the D&D stuff or the 40K stuff, so I'm sure they probably have it.
Tomato for most of that stuff.
Yeah. I've never done Warhammer or anything just because it looks like it takes forever and it looks super complicated.
I like the
That's-
lore, but I don't play the game or do the minis.
You know, Warhammer is probably the most depressing sci-fi universe ever. Everyone is bad, everyone wants to kill each other, and that's all there is. Where's my Star Trek? Where's my optimism?
Keep it together, Spock.
Hey,
We need to make it so that we make D&D or D&D or anything that deals with role play war with Gundams.
They
We
already
need to
have
make
it.
it an idea. Dwa.
Yeah, they have a tabletop game where you use your actual model kits you build.
Mm.
Son of a.
And
I wanted to
works just like
copyright
Warhammer. It's bad. I mean, it works just like Warhammer, but it's with Gunpla, and then they have like city scenes built.
Damn.
I was going to
There
do
goes
it at
my
one point. I was going to do it, but it's so complicated. Like you have to roll, and then you can only move so many inches and turn so far and attack. I'm like, nah, I'm good. This is too complicated to try to learn.
Here he is, master grade finish.
you got to move it over a little bit.
That's
You're
right.
blocking it. There you go. No. To your. There
Stop.
you go. Right there.
Now put it in an epic pose and see if it stands.
Yeah.
It should. I mean, I put mine in some weird poses and it still stood.
Yeah.
I even did the one leg straight out and kept his body perfectly straight up and down. And he stood up just fine. He wasn't back heavy or nothing.
I had to empty this little thing out of my nubs.
I have one of those too, but it's on my desk. It's a piggy bank.
See, I just have this box. I just took a box from an HD kit that fit my cutting board, and that way, while it doesn't completely protect, it doesn't completely help, but it keeps most of the nubs like in this area.
I usually don't have a whole lot of nubs, so
This is my nub thing. I decided to be a little too ambitious.
I'm gonna fill this thing up. It's like, holy crap, nubs are really small.
Well, I've got a little dirt devil thing that I use to pick it all up, and then I just empty it into that.
Mhm. When I'm done with each kit, I clean off the mat, clean out the box. Bob's your uncle. There you go, and I'm on to the next kit.
yeah. I seen a guy on TikTok, and he was talking about, cutting parts from the runner and how he does it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, who is that?
Gundam
I know that.
close-ups.
No.
Gundam close-up view.
Is it? I thought it
He
was
cuts
someone else.
his runners and then puts them in a small glass file.
Oh no, not that one. That's what I'm talking about. But he was asking like what everybody does, and he was cutting it like back at the thick part, right behind where it connects to the part. And I was like, don't
Just
do
like
that.
mine.
I was like, don't do that. Yeah. I was like, that's how you break God hand nippers. They're not meant for big thick cuts.
This is my little
Mine are still going strong.
chubby thing.
It's gonna be like JJ. I'm telling you, you're gonna snap them off one day.
Yeah.
I've watched so many people snap theirs off because they think it.
Thing is, like, I haven't really used these to cut the like thick part of the sprue. I use the little entry grade nippers that I bought when I bought my Ale Strike.
See,
And
I try. Go ahead. Sorry, I thought. There you go.
And then like I just clean up the little sprue that's left with the God hands.
See me, where I put the blade right next to the part, and I come off of that part just enough where it's still on the thin part, and I snip it then.
That's what I do.
That's like the easiest way to not break your nipper, not dull your nipper, and
using the double-bladed nippers, I found that when you try to cut like a little bit higher up so that you're getting the thicker plastic, it tends to bend the parts. So I completely stopped doing that and do what Justin does. Just snip about a little where it thins out on the runner of spruce, and then snip off the rest of it, sand them, then buff.
Yep. Except I just use the nano file, and I'm good.
I got my little sanding stick here that works pretty well.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that like the sanding sticks. I think they smooth out too quick over time.
You're not wrong.
I was like, I got like half a kit built, and I was like, I got to switch because this one's not really doing anything now. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to use those anymore.
I can usually get. It takes two master grades. It takes two master grades. Well, two of these to do one master grade, and then one stick to do a high grade is what I found for me.
Yeah, that's about what it took me. But then I found the nano file, and my life was changed forever.
I love it when you get a new tool like that. Because I did that with these nippers. Because I was using the double bladed ones, and I would cut and then hack the rest off with a hobby knife. And I was just noticing there was a lot of gaps in between my parts sometimes. So and then I finally got a pair of single blades, and it made all the difference. Even if they're not God hand, they still are way better than using double bladed.
Yeah, I got to get a single blade. That's the one I don't have. I just have my double blade, but it's done me good for the last 12 kits. So I can't be mad at it.
It's good to get either God Hands or Display.
Yeah, Display is what I'm planning on getting, but fun's got to be there first.
Some Display sanding sticks.
Sponges.
Sponges, but it's the same. It's the same thing. It's for
no, because sticks are more firm. They're more stiff.
It's for sanding. You understand what I'm trying to say, Christian?
I got the sponges too, but I don't. I only use those when I really need to buff something.
I only use them on rounded parts because if it's got a hard edge, it usually rounds that edge over because the forms.
This file.
Metal ones I find for me are too scratchy.
I use that. I mean, I use that for most of the stuff. Just didn't feel like opening my toolbox.
Yeah.
I don't blame it because my son goes in it and try to get my paint, and I'm like, oh hell no, boy.
No.
Not today.
No, that's one cancer case I do not want to start.
No, he goes like my painting is just like acrylic or enamel, but he just likes to get them and put them all on the floor around anywhere he can find and be like red, blue, purple, black. Like he likes going through the colors and he will count them and make sure that every color that he took is there before he has to before I pick it up.
Well, at least he's getting his colors down.
Dude, that boy knows his his solar system, full front and backwards. Like he knows his 8 planets, he knows his 5 dwarf planets, and he knows every other planet that is beyond the dwarfs and shit. And I'm like, and it took me almost 10 years in school to learn this bullshit. And you just in what? 2 months of watching YouTube, you learn it? Damn. Shame on me.
Yeah, there's just YouTube's full of a whole lot of information, that's for sure.
Dude, but that boy is just something else. Right now, I got that. I still haven't used this.
The what?
I haven't used it yet.
Oh. I sent that to him.
Yeah, that's thanks to our brother Christian. He donated his scribing tool, his spare scribing tool. Got that. So here's my SPS sponges. It goes from 180 to 800.
I only have one scriber, and it's this one.
Which one?
Madworks.
Oh, Madworks. Yeah, they're a good brand.
It's the 0.3, and I just put it in my hobby handle for my hobby knife.
For me, I have what is it? There's one that I seen on the G Studio. Yeah, G Studio he had this one. And I was like, I should just get that.
Is it the one that's on Amazon?
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna get that set, the one that had all the different blade tips in it.
Yeah, it should come with like up to the 0.5. Like it literally comes with in a set like this.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if they were gonna be good because
it was like 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, and then 1.0. And it comes with a little.
I was looking at one that they were advertising for a little bit. It was like a mirror scriber that you can go around and just put it around the edge, mark it where you want it, and just start scribing and scribe.
The one on Facebook? On the ad?
Facebook, on Facebook, the one on Instagram and all that stuff. And I was like,
I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard the blade dulls out really, really fast. I've heard that they work great. I don't know. It would be just a risk, I guess. Just either it's going to be good or it's going to be crap.
I think it just depends on the buyer.
Yeah. some people are just really hard on their tools and the kits they build.
Mhm.
Because there's guys that have broke kits that I built like 4 or 5 of the same kit, and I've never broke a part. But they constantly are breaking parts. I'm like, you got to be doing something wrong.
You be excessive.
Like you putting all your weight on it trying to put it together, or what?
I had somebody like when I had the issue with the Wing Zero, the real grade. Somebody was like, "Yo, were you that nervous that you broke it?" I'm like, "Nah, bro. Like I was actually taking like my sweet ass time because for me, like I always been nervous about the Wing Zero because you know, mom. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? I can't be scared of this thing. It's not gonna bite me. So I put it together and all that stuff, and it stand and look, it articulated, it moved, it bent his knee, and I'm like, perfect. So then I started seeing, the metal pieces, and I'm like, yeah, let me put some chrome. I put the chrome. The next thing I go to post him, and he timber, and I'm like, hey, here we go.
I did that with my Mark II last night. I was making my TikTok video.
Yeah, I saw one. He went, but it's good, It's just good, and the way from when I started back in 2000 to where I got when I started back back last year doing Gunpla to where I've been where I got the chance to be now. It's so
Different.
amazing, it just makes me, I'm like, Jesus, it makes me, wonder like, could I done this before and a different time, what I like, who would have known that I would have been interested in jump life, or my mom would have shown me like Messenger and Grandizer and all these old robots from the golden age.
The only thing that worried me on the Wing Zero, the RG, was the wings, because they said that was the failing point on that kit, was the wings would come apart really easy and it was hard to pose.
Mm-hmm.
So I got it in the position and I left it.
So should I panel line this? Use panel line on it?
Go ahead.
I would clear coat
I
it
say
first.
go for it.
That's the thing. I don't have clear coat. I kind of like.
Is it a Gundam marker or a Sharpie?
Yeah, Sharpie.
It should be fine. The
The
Gundam pen it'll eat that pen, it'll crack it.
Yeah. Didn't that happen to you, Keith, with one of you, the little horror robot?
Yeah, it did.
You had to
So disappointed. He's like,
you have to bring it back to memory, Christian.
Well, I mean,
sorry, everyone has their. Everyone has
the
their.
white one.
Yeah, I had.
It was one of those little Kotobukiya kits where it's like a little robot,
Mm-hmm.
and it just ate through the kit. All 4 legs just cracked and broke right through the middle.
Here's a hard to find kit that's always out of stock.
Which one?
The horror.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I put the green one that has the actual opening mouth on it inside.
Oh, that's cool.
Make them like an actual living bot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Open mouth.
It is a great kit. I will tell y'all, this is a great kit.
I got a green Harrow that I got from Gundam Pros when I did my order back last year for Christmas. I'm like, okay, so my order came in and I'm opening the box and I'm like, and who are you? Oh, I got something for free.
I want the red Haro just because red's my favorite color, and that's one of the main ones. And Seed is the red and the pink one.
There's the green one in Unicorn.
Yeah, the green one was in there, and I think there was a yellow at some point, a different yellow one with somebody else or something. But the green was the one that I saw all the time.
Orange is the one with lock-on Stratos. And
Yeah. In double O.
in double O, yeah.
Ah! My foot went flying.
I hate that whenever you're sanding or something and like they either just drop it or it like shoots out of your hand. You're like, what the heck?
This just shot out of my hand.
Like-
I'm just panel lining you.
Oh no. Why doesn't my charger want to work? I literally plugged it into my phone and it's...
There goes Christian. Are you back? Are you back, bud?
I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry,
Just
ladies
like-
and gentlemen, we're having technical difficulties.
Battery.
Having a little technical
Come
difficulties.
on. 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
Shit, it doesn't want to work.
Bought these too off of AliExpress. Beast box.
Okay.
It's this one's the knockoff version, but I mean it's just as articulated and just as good as the original.
Yep.
My charger does not want to work. I may have
Oh,
to like guys
Go ahead. Go ahead, quick.
because my phone doesn't want to charge.
Ah.
See this one
Yeah.
again?
Well, for everyone that's watching, peace out. Have a good night. And
Thank you for
continue
joining
watching.
us. Thank you for joining us, Christian.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome, even though I'm not a guest.
I know.
Hey.
But you haven't-
Sometimes it feels that way.
You weren't on last week.
I know. I missed Ari.
Have a good night, man.
Yep. Good night, man.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night, brother. So yeah, so again, when I started TikTok, actually, Nerdy was one of the first, and I Snap Plastic and GunplaAsia that to like, oh, you know, welcome and all that. And when I did the Build Strike the Build Striker full package SD that I custom painted, that was my first like crazy thing to do. They were like, oh man, it looks good, you know, and all that. And then one of them was like, by any chance you use clear coat? I'm like, nah, I use spray like metallic spray paint from Walmart. And they're like,
You gotta work with what you have around you. That's all I do.
Yep. You know, so for me it was like that, you know, and when, you know, that's why when you guys told me like, oh, you know, use the clear coat and all that stuff, it will protect the kits. And I'm like, I'm looking at all my kits and I'm like, I think it's too late to clear coat you guys. Try to protect you from the
Just gotta clean them off a little. That's all.
Just keep them, you know, in a vacuum seal environment where no dust goes in.
Most of the
Use gloves to pick them apart.
I mean, I top coat most of my kits now because even if it's just straight build, I love the finish on it. It just looks so much nicer.
Yep.
And I've been playing with mixing up, so some parts will be matte, and then other parts will be gloss. I think that looks really cool. Like some of the darker, when it looks like darker armor pieces, I'll do gloss. Lighter, I'll do matte. I think that turns out very nice.
So this is kind of like a epic pose.
Someone sanded.
You know.
It's me.
Yeah.
I was trying to get my kit ready for my live show.
Yeah. So I was trying to do, like, if you guys can see right here on the top, that pose right there,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like when I was looking at it.
I did the Angel of Death pose.
You mean that one?
No, the one where he's like got his arms spread, like where he's in front of the moon and holding a sickle down by his side.
See, I was thinking about doing Either that one, where he's sitting down. This is the one that you were talking about.
Oh, I gotta record more video.
Kind of that one. There's a couple good poses that I liked. You know, I was like, okay.
Man, those wing kits are so good for that, though.
Yeah. The only thing is, like, I still got to work with the water transfer. I mean, this one doesn't have water transfer.
No, they have dry transfers. Dry transfers and stickers.
Yeah, this one right here.
Dry transfers are fun.
Did
You
you
just gotta do them right. It's hard, but you can do it.
Did you see my Mark II?
Yes.
Did you guys notice that I put the wrong dry transfer on the shoulder? The one that was supposed to go on the shield, I put on the shoulder.
I didn't even like pay attention. I was like looking and I'm like, okay, that's good. You know, it looks good. I like decals, but so my question is like, how you do this?
Scotch tape and a coin. That's how I did mine.
It's the best way to do it. Or screwdriver, something hard, real hard.
Okay, so you just
And
you set it in place and you rub it with a coin and you just keep rubbing it.
So basically,
it'll
change.
change.
It off.
Yep, you got to cut it out with a hobby knife first,
Okay.
and then take some Scotch tape, place it down, make sure it's firmly down. I'm still nervous about trying it, Justin. Do you cover the entire thing with the tape? The entire part that you cut out, the entire part of the decal that you cut out. Do you cover the entire thing with tape, or you just try to cover the edges?
Sometimes I just try to get it to where it'll stick onto the part a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of solid on the piece. And then once I know I got it exactly where I want it after I've adjusted it, then I'll just start doing the rub and rub and rub and rub until I know for a fact that it came off.
Mm-hmm.
I know that most of my kits that I build, most of them don't have the stickers. Like, which one? Let's see. Like the RG Wing Zero don't have stickers. The Destiny don't have any. The Freedom I got don't have that much.
The Wing Zero should have had a lot of stickers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I haven't put it that much on.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I was going to say it has a big old. I think the one that was worse was the Crossbones, the RG Crossbone.
I hardly put any of those stickers on there.
Dude,
they were so tiny.
No, thank you.
I think I was gonna have to get a magnifying glass to even find them to put them on.
I think those stickers clutter it up too much anyways. I like that fresh anime look, and I like putting some of the symbols on there, but I don't like overdoing it. Most of the kits that I do, they are only like a quarter, if that, gets put on the...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's figure out the stickers.
And just in case anyone's wondering, greenbacks are stickers, so if you see the sticker sheet and it's got a green back, that's a sticker. And then blue is water transfer.
And then the yellow or white is dry.
Yeah. Usually those have that wax paper on it, so it's pretty easy to tell which is which.
Yeah, because you'll pull the wax paper out, you're like, what the heck?
Yep.
So,
ruin all your dry transfers.
Yep.
So here is my Crossbone RG.
That's a really fun kit, even with how small it is.
It's fun, but it's got to be the smallest kit that they put out, because that thing is minuscule compared to any of the other ones I have.
Yeah, well, all the ones that come from F91, it's like the idea is that Gundam's a monster truck, and the F91 Gundams and mobile suits are race cars.
Yep. So here are the stickers.
Not race cars, sports cars. Yep, that's the sticker sheet. There's a lot.
A lot of them, and a lot of small, and it has
I like the accessories that come with.
Oh yeah.
Oh
RG
yeah. Oh yeah.
Crossbone. It comes with everything you
It
could ever
does.
want.
You see, I've been thinking either should I put the cloak on the crossbone or should I put it on my Astro Red frame?
I don't know if it'll fit on the red frame, to be honest with you.
Kind of like
Because it's tiny. Like
this
the
one,
whole kit is tiny.
2, 3, 4 bags.
Oh,
And the
that's paint.
extraction maggle.
My bad. I didn't realize that was paint inside there. I thought it was a
So
sticker.
it looks good. It looks awesome. So far,
I do want to give y'all a little hint though. If y'all try to do one of these Exceed Gundam heads as a custom and you're wanting to take it apart, it does not come apart. They are glued together.
That's the one I got. That's the one I got.
See what I had to do? I had to snap the pegs off to get it apart.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And so now I have to figure out how I'm going to get it to stick back together, which I'm probably going to end up gluing the whole thing solid
JB
together after I paint it.
JB Weld.
Yep. I was going to do like styrene plate to solid it back up, but yeah, it didn't work out so well.
So basically, here is the picture of how the crossbone should look with its cloaking and its beam effect, weaponry, everything. So this one is actually gonna make me customize it paint-wise, because the yellow looks good, but
I think the yellow should have been like plated gold, to be honest, because of the whole pirate type theme. But I like the face mask on it and how it opens up.
Yeah. So me,
Feel like a mouth. That's freaking awesome.
I might either go with the way it look. I mean, not the way it looks. Just give it a gold, or go with it like a rust color. Like, since he's supposed to be a pirate, so I'll probably give him like a pirate look.
I was going to do mine full pirate when I painted it, but after I built it, I was like, you know what? It looks good like that. I'm just going to sticker it, and I'm going to put it on the shelf, and I'm never going to touch it again because it's so small. I'm scared to break it.
So right now, I got this one. Well, this kit is the only real grade I got so far.
I thought the real grade Wing Zero.
Oh, that is not broken.
That's not broken. Okay.
That is not
Yeah, the
broken.
Wing Zero, that
is not
was
broken.
my first one.
See, that is not broken and it's not built. Because real grades, I got Wing Zero, which I got an extra version of it. Let me show you guys. Let me give you guys a little tour around my work environment here. Okay, so you guys can see this is my Wing Zero. This is my Destiny. Yeah, these are high grade. I mean, real grades. You got down here, you got the quad. I mean, the Quan. And you got the Astro Red frame. Those are my real grades. Everything else
It's just a toy.
is
Sorry.
just high grade.
I had to. Sorry.
High grade, my Haro, my Barbatos. Love that guy back there, the Tyrion. It's awesome kid. You guys get it. These are my backlog.
Nice.
Backlog.
All my stuff's in my office, so I can't really show anything off.
So this is my collection,
Mine's above
basically.
my desk.
So you got my 2 unicorns, my first custom work.
Nice.
This is all, like I said, hand paint, spray paint. My crossbone.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what people in this community can do with some spray paint cans.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like model spray. I'm talking about like
Yep.
Krylon spray paint or
No.
DuPont or something like that. Them guys are pretty awesome.
Yeah, I seen a couple of words of them. Like so you basically got, I got most of these like by twos, like the ones that come like together in a series. I keep them together. Like the unicorns, you got the god and the master, and I got the granddaddy and the Saku.
That was from the set, right?
Yeah.
I want to get that set. I think that
So-
look awesome.
Back here, you got the L Strike hand painted, the L Strike, and you got the custom Wing Zero marker,
Nice.
and we got Christian all the way in the corner. You see? With the brothers in the corner. So, yeah, the little X, yeah, back here. Then you got Masaku, my goof.
Ah!
In the floor it goes.
Almost.
You got Leo back there,
Tall Geese Jr.
the tall Junior. You got the first Jesta that I got. Then you got the Tri-Burning Gundam.
That needs an MG so bad.
It does.
Yep. You got the Earth 3 core
I wanna
Gundam. You got the core Gundam with the Earth armor. Because I didn't.
I want all
decide to
three.
go-
Or
I
I want that whole set.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Go for the whole set of the.
But every time they come in stock, it's like they're instantly sold out.
I got that one. So you got the Prince of All Saiyans right there, Mr. Vegeta himself. Commando. And that's basically about it, that I got left, which, like I said before, I might not be touching some of them because of what I got to do. Right here.
Your camera froze.
Yep.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, I see something happened here. Something happened.
So I got a question for y'all. All right, so this is the Exceed head.
Mhm.
The V fin has those little nubbies on the back.
Mhm.
Should I cut them
Do it.
Do it. Yeah.
to make them pointy?
Yeah. No. Screw the safety nubs.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought you were gonna say. But I just wanted somebody to tell me to do it.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, because this is gonna be the one I do the cell shape paint job on, and then one of my followers that enters will get to win it,
All right.
which is a really good deal if you ask me, because it's probably gonna have like 8 to 10 hours of work, and it's like
Mhm.
$20+ an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting a deal here.
All right, gentlemen. Well, we're almost done for the night. Any final thoughts? Marcos. Oh, there he's back.
So, no, not really. It's just,
Buy Gunpla.
Okay.
Everything else is just a toy.
yeah.
So is
Even
that
the-
a Small Soldiers reference?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I like that movie a lot.
I know it's actually a good movie. I enjoy that. It's a childhood movie.
Hey, this is from another one. Gunpla, hell yeah.
I believe the term is America, but yeah.
And there's an F-bomb in there. I guess really quick, do you remember those old Gunpla commercials? What's your level of commitment? And it's like they all rated their builds and like how long it took them to build it. It's like 5 hours.
Mine's a level 5.
That means it took
Yeah.
6 hours to build. Or no, I built it in 3 hours or something, whatever
that
horse
the-
crap.
The Bandai commercials for whenever the wing kits were in Walmart.
Yeah, the no grades.
Yeah. I remember those commercials. I saw those before the series that even came out, and I had already bought model kits, and then we watched the series, and I was like, man, I should have got the other one.
Hey, but I got another line for a commercial. It's like, Gunpla, what's in your backlog?
Yeah. That's a good one. Allstate.
No, that's Capital One.
Or yeah, what's in your wallet?
Capital One.
I-
What's in your wallet?
I actually finished a kit tonight.
Good job.
Yeah, bro.
Now you're expected from now on to finish a kit no matter what.
Well, I mean, it all depends. Not in any other grade.
Yeah, I mean,
Crazy.
I'm just cutting out weapons, and I did too.
Keith,
All right,
Keith,
Nick-
that sounds like excuses.
Yeah.
You're
All
an
right.
excuse.
That's
Just kidding.
No,
So now you have to do a PG in the next build or the next stream, and it's got to be done in that stream. No,
I want the. If you're gonna give me the Mark II, it's gonna be. I need the AUG.
not the blue one, right? The other one.
Yeah, the more traditional Gundam colors.
Yeah, I could have got one of the blue ones on Mecha Warehouse lottery.
Yeah.
Damaged box one today, but 156, and I can't do it right now. I want to do it, I do, but I know I gotta be self-controlled.
Right.
4th of July coming up, my birthday's coming up, so.
Keith, any final thoughts for tonight?
I have no thoughts in general right now.
All right.
Eat more chicken. I don't know.
No, don't eat chicken. He's adorable.
Yeah, no, chicken's amazing. You can't go after my duck friend.
it's either a duck or a chicken. Make up your mind.
No.
Is a duck whose name is Chicken.
Chicken. Yeah, no, I know. I gave him a hard time when he told me. When he said, "Doesn't it look like a chicken?" It's a duck. But it looks like a chicken.
It does look like a chicken.
It's a duck.
Chicken duck for kids.
Hey, if you decide to cook them, at least you have 2 in one.
Whoa, this is going really dark.
No,
Hey,
I'm saying, like if you for people that hey, let's make him and see what he tastes like, either chicken or duck. It's good,
no.
I just like the fact that at least you live around nature and animals. It's really good, going for what has been happening in the world lately. It's just
Horse for donkey.
yeah. It just saddens, like that as human beings, we kind of like destroy the planet more than what it is. Basically, this is outside the Gunpla area. This is a little thought I've been having for years. People complain about sickness, about like the COVID, which one is the biggest virus at the moment. Unfortunately, people don't like to hear and don't agree. It's the human race. We are the biggest virus to this planet. But
It's always been that way, and it'll always be that way.
oh yeah, But other than that, I'm just glad, that Netflix is bringing Hathaway soon, or either it just got on Netflix right now. We got
They have it posted, but it's not available to watch yet.
yeah. So we have that. We
The other
have
ones are though.
the Origins.
Yeah, the Gundam 1, 2, 3, and the Charge Counterattack are on there right now currently.
I thought they didn't go on there until the 16th.
I mean, I've seen screenshots of them on there already.
Yeah.
I think it was at first it was the 18, but and other than that, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Netflix is bringing Rurouni Kenshin, the movie, to Netflix.
I need to see those. Those are actually supposed to be really good live action anime adaptations.
Yep.
Other than that, just stay safe, stay strong, be good guys.
That's overrated.
Hey,
Alright.
and to a point, of it. But like I always say, what we do in life echoes through eternity. Take it away, boss.
All right. With that, thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next time.
This is Maverik Wolf, signing out.